Live. I am here with TJ, the Slabdragon Watson, for this very special night of celebration and congratulations for the man, the myth, the legend. TJ, what's up, buddy?
Oh, not much. Just got home from work and kind of excited about showing off some books, including number 2000.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, who I don't know who would be watching this, who don't also follow TJ on Instagram, but in case you don't, TJ is an avid CGC comics collector, and he just reached a milestone of his 2000th slab, which is just impressive. Like, some people don't even own 2000 comics, never mind 2000 slabbed comics. And go ahead.
It's been a long journey, 2005.
Yeah. And it's not just like, oh, let me pick up this slab because it's cheap to add to my collection. It's all very considered and intentional to what you buy. Is that correct?
Yeah. I really am picky what I buy.
Yeah.
It has to touch my soul in some way or I wouldn't buy it.
Because you could buy 2000 X-Force 1 slabs or Turok 1 slabs and probably have done it a lot faster and less expensively, but then who cares, right?
Yeah.
So that was going to be my first question to you, was that you said since 2005 that was your first slab, correct?
Yes.
And do you remember what that was, I'm sure?
It was the Avengers Finale number 1. Yeah.
What was it? Oh, yeah.
Yep. It was something that when I first saw it, I said, what is this? It looks really cool. And I've never heard of it. I was just getting back into comic books.
Mm-hmm.
And it got me hooked. My second one was Green Lantern number 1, the Alex Ross cover.
Not the original.
No. Alex Ross cover in 2005. Yeah.
Very cool. So before we get too far into the discussion, I want to shout out the chats. People have been here for quite a while in anticipation of seeing you and some of your highlights of your collection. John was first, of course. Thank you, John. Well, I don't want to say of course, because a lot of times Chris Barrett is first, but he is further down the list. Comic Books NYC, what's up, Kavi, was second, saying congrats. Adam, Bear Island Comics, my Wednesday night cohort, along with John, was third. Comic Man Andy, our laugh track for Wednesday nights, is also here, saying he missed being turd. And Bear Island said, don't worry, everyone knows you're still turd. 1-2 Comic Talk, what is up? Nice to see you. Chris Barrett is there. The Cosmic King has arrived, as he says. Los, what's up, buddy? Nice to see you as well this evening. Backseat Driver, another stand-up member of the community. How are you? Who else we got here? Anyone? Geek Aficionado, what's up? I got the pleasure of meeting him and his family recently, very briefly, a couple weeks ago. It was very nice. Wish we had had more time, but, you know, with COVID restrictions, put a change in his travel plan, so we only got to see him briefly, but it was cool. Sam I Am Comics, nice to see you. Oh, I missed Kachung. Hello, Kachung. Nice to see you as well. Bearded Comic Bro, nice to see another bearded gentleman in the chat. And that's everyone for the moment, but thank you all for stopping by and hanging out while we discuss this accomplishment. Go ahead.
I was going to say that the original plan for my 2000 I bought on my birthday, but it hasn't shown up yet. So
yeah, and that's the one from Australia, correct?
No, that I got that finally after I bought that in, I think, March.
Oh, right. That has been a lot longer than that.
But this one I bought on May 20th, and I'm going to reveal what it is because it would have been, if all went correctly, my 2000 slab would have been Star Wars number 1, 9.8 white pages.
Wow, that's quite a book.
But the one that is 2000 is not second best in my heart because it's a comic book I wanted since I was a little kid.
Oh, there you go. So that's perfect.
Yeah. Ever since my first comic book Overstreet price guide, I saw a picture of it. I said, I want that someday. and it doesn't come up for sale very often.
No, so even better. There's
only 36 graded.
Wow. So it's not like something where you could just have gone and picked it up any old time. Mm-hmm. It was meant to be your 2000 slab, I guess.
Yeah.
Now, another thing I wanted to ask you about is that you, at least currently, buy most of your books pre-slabbed, but you used to do quite a few submissions. Isn't that correct?
Yes, and I'm going to do some more submissions starting this year.
That's going to be my next question.
Oh, yeah, I have a lot of raw copies I need to get pressed and slabbed that are really, really good books.
So do you have your first kind of selection picked out?
I do.
You don't have to show it. I just didn't. I wanted to.
I do have my first submission is going to be a bunch of Golden Age books. I don't have to have pressed because I'm just scared about pressing Golden Age.
Yeah, definitely.
Already low grade to begin with.
Right, you don't want to
send those out and get them graded.
Take the chance.
Then I got a bunch of magazine comics I had pressed already, probably been 8 years ago now, that still look like they're really good and good to go. I'm going to send those out second. And then I'm going to send some books out to get pressed and submit that I've been meaning to do for quite some time.
Very cool.
Because I probably have a pile about probably about as big as one of these stacks of things that I want to get graded.
Oh wow. Yeah. Well, hey, you gotta start somewhere, and as for people who are aspiring collectors, before we go any further, I do have a special announcement that we do have a guest, and it's Matt Thanatos.
Hi, Matt.
Your mic is muted. He figured it out. I just saw the look on his eyes. So right before,
it might be the StreamYard thing where he needs to jump out and back in.
Yeah, you might need to jump back out and jump back in. Here, exit out and then just rejoin with the same link. It might work. All right. So that was anticlimactic. But right before we started, TJ said, "Did you invite anyone else?" And I was like, "Oh no, I just wanted to keep it between us." But really, I had this plan all along. Better?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, TJ!
Hi, Matt.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
So with TJ, celebrating this, and with Matt theoretically making his triumphant return to YouTube, I couldn't resist inviting him along.
Thank you, Alec. And we definitely kept this from TJ.
Yeah, so amazingly, or did he know?
Yeah. No, I did not know.
All right.
When we were going on the air, he sent me an Instagram message that said, "Good luck with the show."
Sneaky.
Show, TJ. Nah, man, I wouldn't miss this. When Alec asked me if I wanted to be on for this, there was no choice, man.
Yeah, if I just said, "Hey, do you want to go live sometime?" he would have been like, "I don't know, maybe not."
No way.
And in fact, he messaged me last night because he's like, "Hey, we still going on tonight?" I was like, "Oh shoot, it's tomorrow night. Are you still available?" He's like, "Oh yeah, sure, definitely." So
yeah, I thought it was last night. I was wrong. I was also drunk, so.
And you're getting there tonight.
Yeah, a little bit. I was playing Halo with some friends. My new neighbor across the way. We were just drinking and playing some video games, and I kicked them all out. I was like, "Get out! I got live shows to do." I'm
and they're like, "Okay, nerd. Let me go back to my video games."
But yeah, man, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy. It's nice seeing all these people in the chat. I honestly couldn't tell you the last time that I have even watched a YouTube video. To be honest, so it's super nice to see guys like Backseat Driver. Look at that superpower review. All these Los. Oh my god, it's so nice to see all.
Yeah, they've all been here the whole time.
Oh, I was watching the chat.
No, I mean like
like
months that you've been gone.
By months, you mean more like let's be real. Since like it's been probably a year since I've actually been active on YouTube.
Yeah. Fair.
I needed a break.
That's fair. I understand that.
And I had a girlfriend at the time. Don't have a girlfriend now. I have all the time for YouTube.
And Halo.
Yeah, and Halo too. There's
And
nothing
music.
wrong.
If you ever want to play Overwatch sometime, let me know.
Ew, that's disgusting.
All right, I'm gonna kick you out of this stream. Forget it.
Now you both have to teach me what I need to buy to play video games with you guys.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the problem. I think Matt is an Xboxer.
Yeah, I'm also Xbox and PC mostly, but that new PS5 is looking
And there's nothing,
Netgear routerish, you know?
there's nothing that would prevent me from getting a PlayStation and an Xbox.
Yeah.
Well, whichever one you buy, man. Or just build a new computer so that way. Are you using your tablet right now to live stream?
I'm watching. Yes, this is my iPad. That's
Yeah.
all I got.
So, or you can have us help you build a PC.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Sam I am said this quickly went to a Halo versus Overwatch
And
debate.
let's be real here. That's not a debate at all, Sam I am. Halo is always going to be better than Overwatch.
Well, some people would beg to differ.
Yeah, children.
Well,
The only games I've ever played was some in the 80s, some Sony PlayStation Elf game where he's looking for. It's like a Zelda type game, but it's not Zelda. And I played Mortal Kombat, and I played Injustice, which I really liked, and played some zombie thing in a mall.
Dead Rising?
Yes.
well, we could talk about video games ad nauseum, but let's get back to slabs.
Yes, this is Slab Day.
Slab day.
Slab Day.
Now,
Slabder day.
2,000, TJ. Where does that put you on the CGC record list? Because you're up there.
I moved up to 76.
76.
And number one, how many do they have?
They probably have about 3,000.
Yeah.
Oh, that's super achievable, bro.
It's not like.
But it's not based on the quantity of books. It's based on what the books are.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's about value and quality.
Yes. And rarity. Yeah.
Oh, really? So someone might have 10,000 slabs, but aren't that high on the registry.
Yeah, they can have 10,000 low-grade slabs, and I'll be above them on the registry.
So is it? It's not value. It's about like a point scale versus about how much. How do they calculate that? So it's how many slabs there are versus what the grade is.
Yeah, and value does play a part. Rarity plays a part. It all plays a part. But they skew Golden Age very low because they don't want people to have huge Golden Age collections to always be in the top. They purposely give them lower point systems for Golden Age.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So someone just can't have like a super valuable comic and be number one on the registry.
No.
Interesting.
Although that super valuable comic book might put them pretty high.
Sure, but it does. A more balanced collection will probably get you higher than having one really valuable book.
Right.
I wonder if the people in the top 5 get together and they're just they try to see how to maintain being top 5 guys.
It's like a secret society.
Yeah, like a secret CGC slab society.
They have little slabbed rings.
The Bezos of CGC.
There's a comic book Illuminati out there, and but I don't think they really get together, but they might. But I don't think they worry about anyone topping them. Their collection is so massive and impressive.
So is that there's a phenomenon that happened quite a few years ago. Well, not quite a few years ago, a number of years ago now in the Magic card community, where a small group of people bought up a bunch of cards to increase their value. Is that the same sort of thing?
There's Illuminati comics that actually do that. They will spec out a book. They will start buying all the copies for sale and sit on them. Like that's why one of the reasons why Silver Surfer number 3 in high grade you don't find much anymore. They're buying them all up.
So they're the ones holding all the Miles Morales first appearances that are suddenly flooding the market at like $3,000.
Yeah, but that's just
That's a
false.
spec.
That's a false. Yeah,
People who spend $1,000 on that are going to regret it in years to come.
yeah, because there's so many copies of that book.
Yes, fact.
We had a question in the chat here from Kachung, who said,
Oh, I missed that guy.
Yeah, he's a great dude. I can't find it anymore. Oh, here it is. TJ, how many 9.9 books do you have?
I probably have about between 10 and 15, I think.
How many tens?
1.
Is it Batman Damned?
Yes. that I got from Matt.
Well, that is 10 or 15 more 9.9s than I have.
I have one 9.9.
And where'd you get that?
Oh, you know. It sits right here. As a stark reminder of how much I can hate DJ sometimes.
And love him.
Yeah, that was the hardest 9.9 of all time.
You want to tell a quick recap of that story for those in the chat who may not have heard it?
They all know. Let's be real here.
I just want to hear it again because it gets you riled up.
I don't want to tell it. It's a lot of me being super mad at TJ and finding out that he's the one who outbid me on eBay specifically so he could A-OK it to me like a jerk. I was so mad.
I remember you texted me and you thought I was in on it.
Yeah, if everybody wants to know why I stopped YouTube, it's because of TJ. Because once TJ knows what you're looking for, oh, he's gonna go get it.
Yeah,
and then he'll buy things from out from under you and then send them to you, and you have to fight him. Oh man,
here's what I've realized though in the time that I've known TJ. If he wants to send you something, he's going to send you something. So it's a moot point whether or not you tell him what it is or not.
Yeah, there's something that he sent you recently.
Yeah, where did he get that from?
Yeah, he
with that note that said, "I'm sorry, he made me do it."
I'm sorry. But you have to admit that was a pretty good laugh because
yeah, that was a great laugh.
You know, I had no choice.
I'm sure he didn't watch that stream though.
When TJ has your PayPal info and he just like, oh wow, there's money in my account.
Yeah, what's this for?
It's TJ.
Send this to Alec.
Yeah, that's exactly what he does. Remove this from your eBay and send it to Alec.
Now, no one, if I ever send you something on PayPal, do not do what Matt did when I sent him some money because I wanted to buy him lunch. No, I wanted to buy him the overseas price guide. He sent me the money back plus 5%.
That's a bold move. That's a weird flex, man.
What if we just kept going back and forth?
I considered it, but
PayPal would be very thankful.
So no one get any ideas of doing that because you will not like the results.
And he'll even like if he knows that I'm not going to accept something, he will buy it on eBay. Knowing that it'll force my hand and I won't even have a choice. God, she's so beautiful though. I'm honestly so happy that it's in your collection because that's obviously an Adam Hughes book that makes me sad to like lose. But
I wouldn't worry about that, Matt.
Get out of TJ. I'm never gonna be on YouTube again because of TJ.
No, you're just going to do non-comic related things. And you're still going to say something about how, oh, this Harry Potter thing looks really cool.
Yeah. But then he'll send me books. So,
yeah. So
you know, TJ, I'm just going to...
You just got to accept TJ's grit.
I'm going to do like manicure tutorials and stuff.
You all just have to accept who I am and what I do. Just relax. Let it happen. It'll all be so much less stress for you guys.
Yeah, sure, TJ.
Superpower Review says, TJ's a wonderful dude. Need more people like TJ in the world. Absolutely true. And Joe4771 says, TJ, how many artists and writers have you met in your days as a comic fan? And did you ever meet Denny O'Neil?
I never met Denny O'Neil. I just met Neil Adams quite a few times.
He, if you haven't heard, he sadly passed away this week. So much love out to his family and his fans.
That's a sad day. That was probably like, I mean, that honestly hit me more, I think, harder than like Stan Lee.
Yes, it did me too.
Oh man, Denny O'Neil was so good. His writing was, I mean, Stan Lee was good, but like Denny O'Neil's story, I think, like impacted me on such a personal level.
I think it's hard to argue that Denny O'Neil wasn't a better writer than Stan Lee. Stan Lee was,
oh God, yes,
a master marketer and a master, storyteller, especially with the help of the collaborators he worked with. But Denny O'Neil, just as a pure writer.
Absolutely.
When I would read his Batman stories or his Green Lantern stories and with the Neil Adams art, because I've been collecting since I was a child, my first collection, and it was totally something new and different and intelligent and just above anything that was being put out at the time. It changed the direction of comic books forever. I always refer to those two as what Beatles were to music, they were to comic books.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
And I'm sure you have quite a few of his books slabbed.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Including, I'm guessing, the one on Matt's shirt.
Not yet.
Really?
That's on a grail list. Yeah.
You don't have this?
I want a 9.2. No, I don't have that yet.
I want a 9.2, of course.
Get out. I was like, I'll send you mine, but no way.
No.
That's the other thing about TJ. For those of you who don't know, he doesn't just buy any copy of a comic. He has a goal for each comic, and it might not always be in the 9s because he understands obviously that some books that's just not achievable financially or based on the age and the rarity. But for example, your Vampirella collection. You want to talk about that for a moment?
My Vampirella collection, which is growing, I've added 3 new books to it in the last month. I want it all in 9.2 and up, and I'm 77% complete.
Yeah. So obviously, to my point, you very easily could have completed the run by now if you had been less particular about the grades. But what's the point at that point? I mean, not what's the point, because some people just want to own the book to own it, but you want to curate your collection a little more finally.
Yeah, I want a museum quality collection, and I have standards that self-imposed that are very high, and I'm trying to lessen some of them. I'm trying to go below 8.0 for some of the early Silver Age. When it comes to Golden Age, I don't care what the grade is, as long as
if you can find it.
Yeah.
Durung says how many of the 2000 are left to be shown here? You want to start going through all of them, 1 through 2000?
Let's start with I'm going to show off some of the things before 2000 and just after 2000.
Yeah.
I'm at 2012 right now.
How did you jump from like pre-2000 to 2012?
I was depressed. I went shopping.
Get out, man.
Now let's see if I can figure out how to do this. I think this is going to make. Oh, can I do this now?
You can put me away always, man.
Well, no, I was trying to make him.
Oh, big and us on the side.
Yeah,
do that.
But I think you can only make me big. Hello, because I'm the leader.
No, so I think you can make him big.
Wait.
When I'm at the bottom, whoa, hello.
There you go. Well, let's just do that for now while I figure it out.
This is Vampirella number 33. And I'm very happy to get this.
Yeah, it's an awesome cover.
Yeah, the cover is by Inrich. And that's been on my list for some time, so that one's down. Got that one. I got Vampirella number 28.
Those covers, man, they're so good.
Yeah.
Vampirella's story has been questionable at times.
I was going to say that the great thing about grading Vampirella books, I know a lot of people not a lot of people, but some people criticize grading because they're like, oh, comics are made to be read and all this stuff. But You know, the great thing about Vampirella books is that the best parts are on the cover. So
Yeah, and I got a Grail, Vampirella Grail, that I've been after for.
yeah, you showed me this.
Ever.
This is crazy.
There it is. I got a lot of Grails in the last.
Just shuffle through all these slabs.
Yeah.
This.
Oh man, this is so nice.
This was available by mail order only. I've been looking for this copy of this in 9.2 or higher for 15 years. And it came up, and of course I had to hit buy now.
How'd that feel, man?
It felt good. This is because I was almost going to settle for a 9.0 because that's all I've ever seen come up. But
Yeah,
when this
so
came up,
I've seen it before in the last 10 years, 15 years. You just
Pardon?
it wasn't at the. You've seen it in the last 15 years. You just didn't have. It wasn't the quality that you wanted.
right, it was never a 9.2 or higher. Yep,
How often does a copy of that come up?
about once in 15 years.
No,
a copy at all.
not necessarily
Oh,
a copy
Oh,
at all.
copy of all? Probably about once every 3 years in 9.0.
Wow.
I was thinking.
Wow.
So when this came up, I really had to have it. This is the last big Vampirella expensive book.
And
in the
it's such an unusual Vampirella cover, but I love it so much. It's so vibrant and cool.
Yeah, it's showcasing the art of what's his name, Jose Gonzalez, and it's all some of his stories. It was mail order only. It's all reprints, and this is all panels from some of the stories.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Gore
it's so rare.
already knew about all this stuff. Yeah, I feel like you should have a conversation with him. You might get
Gore Vidal is a wealth of information. He says the interior art by Jose Gonzalez and Esteban Moroto is some of the best in the medium. The non-Vampirella stories are even better. So yes, I'm sorry. The interiors of Vampirella books I was over exaggerating. They're just sometimes the stories are not.
Oh, the stories are not great, but the art is incredible.
yeah, nobody buys it for the stories. It's like cheesy anime where like sometimes it's a garbage fire that you just can't help but love.
Because it's like so cool looking because someone's swinging a sword around or there's big boobs or something.
Thing you read, Sonia.
These specials, Warren already put out two. They put out a Vampirella one, and they put out one for the Spirit. And I already have a raw copy of the Spirit one somewhere that I think is going to grade 9.2 or higher. But they were mail order only.
And obviously that is why, especially for a book like that size, being mail order only, they're probably most of them just got wrecked in the mail.
Oh yeah, because all they did is throw that in a regular envelope, no package.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a description, you know.
Kingpen Comics asked an interesting question. Do you ever come across a slab scam?
Not yet. I've been lucky.
I don't hear about that.
I can usually spot them before I can fall for them.
I don't hear about that too much in the comic world, but I know in sports cards and trading cards, it's huge.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty scary.
Yeah,
Especially
I've seen some listings where they had actually they cracked the slab open, usually as a CBCS or PGX book, and they put a different book inside of it and take out the good one.
Yeah,
and that kind of stuff.
CBCS addressed that with their new they do their heat seals a lot higher now. They used to be pretty small.
Yep.
Because that was like a big fear, the fact that you could literally there are YouTube videos online where you can watch people cut comics out of slabs, and that really scared a lot of people.
Yeah, but there are channels for like Magic cards and stuff where guys, one's called Alpha Investments, where people will send him cards and say like, hey, is this legit? And a lot of the graded cards are like $8,000, $10,000, $25,000 for early Magic cards, and he's opened a ton of them or looked at a ton of them and like, yeah, this is absolutely not a real card inside this thing.
Yeah,
And
the biggest scams for slabs right now on eBay and such are people are selling something that are pictures of somebody else's listings and selling it for cheap, and it's not even their book. That's the biggest thing in scams right now.
Or those Chinese sales that they were like every single slab, they were super like nice books for $73.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
And those pictures of those slabs were from somebody else's.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
so were they just getting money and just not sending the books?
Yeah,
Yes.
but I mean, like, I don't understand how they think that's profitable. What are they going to do? Like, as soon as an eBay case, I mean, I guess eBay covers the fees, but I don't know how that works. I don't know how comic book fraud works.
I don't know how fraud works.
No,
'Cause
I have
you're
a
a
friend
good
on
person, Alec.
Facebook that had a Daredevil 1 9.4, and somebody else had taken his picture and listed it, and he was selling it as his book, and the guy actually noticed it. Everyone was pointing out, "Hey, this is your book. The registry number is the same and everything." And he got shut down pretty fast by eBay. But
Now, I like to assume positive intent sometimes with people. Now, do you think, a possibility that the lister was just lazy and said, I don't want to take a picture, I'll just use this picture I found on the internet?
no, that was fraud.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody wants to know more about fraud, just talk to John's Comics with Kids. He's a pretty shady character. He probably knows a lot about that.
Is that libel?
That was a joke.
Yeah, I know.
I might think it's slander, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one's which. Again, I don't know about crime.
I know nothing about crime.
So
now, but speaking of John, let's go to another Grail I just got. This is probably about number 2010.
hey, John Jameson himself.
John Jameson.
This is an incredibly rare book in high grade. There are 77 copies graded, only 15 9.6,
Wow.
and 2 9.8s.
Wow.
I've been looking for one of these for a long time.
Who did the cover on that?
John Romita and Gil Kane.
Very cool.
You can always tell who did what. You can see that this is Romita and this is Kane.
Yeah.
Wait, are you trying to say Gil Kane wasn't a... Wait, Gil Kane?
Gil Kane, yes.
Oh, I love that man.
Yes.
What is he drawn again?
Some of the best comics of all time. Ever.
Some guy with a ring?
He drew Hawkman.
Best ever.
I bet he played Halo.
Probably, man. Gil Kane was a fucking legend. Sorry.
No, curse all you want. I don't give a shit.
Oh, okay. Legend. R.I.P. Gil Kane.
Speaking of legends,
Speaking of RIP legends.
yes.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
Hey, man.
They're all
Gotta respect the man.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
all my idols as a kid, they're all passing away. It's sad.
It's got to suck getting old, TJ.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, Robin Williams, David Bowie. Look at me. I'm losing them too.
This is Gil Kane.
And what number was that?
Jungle Action number 10.
No, what number in your Quest for 2000? Do you remember?
Oh, this is probably number 2002. The Vampiros was before 2000. Just before.
It's another Turner, isn't it?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite Turner covers.
That's pretty early Turner too.
Yes. This is
someone asked
this is
me-
1995.
Who was it?
Kachung, yes, that was a Turner Justice League. He did a number of covers in that run around.
Probably the first 15 issues. Yeah.
Yeah, when was that? About 2004? 2000.
2005, I think.
was-
No, 2006.
All right. Well, I was close-ish.
My good friend Whoopty Bird asked if, with your number 2000, did you put a lot of thought into it? Into which comic was going to be number 2000?
The one that I tended to be number 2000, I put a lot of thought into it and sought it out. But the one that ended up being 2000, it just happened to pop up on my search, and I said, "Oh my god!" And I made an offer, and he accepted it. And I was going, "Oh my god!" So
Now, to be clear for the people watching, his 2000th slab was the 2000th purchase. It was the 2000th book that was in his hands.
Yes.
Okay.
So there was a
They came
chance.
in the mail. Yeah.
There was a chance that there could have been a couple books that ended up being 2000.
Man, but do we all know that feeling though, where you like see a book that comes up on a search that you're like, oh my God, I need that. And then you put an offer in and you get that like offer accepted ding on your eBay notification. And it's just like, oh, it feels so good.
First new costume.
Marvel. Never heard of her.
Please.
Oh,
And I just got this today.
Now that's a cover.
Neil Adams.
Remember when it used to be good?
Yeah, he's kind of, he's not what he has moments still. He still has moments, but he's not as good as he was then.
Well, I mean, nobody is, right? As you get like, how many artists are good into their old age? It's Will Eisner, maybe.
Jim Starlin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bernie
yeah.
Wrightson never lost it.
Bernie Wrightson did never lose it, but Bernie Wrightson is maybe the GOAT.
Oh, the GOAT. Oh, but he's so good though. Oh my God, I love Bernie Wrightson.
I just got this today also.
So that's 2000 and
12.
The Peacemaker. Man, you've been getting some like amazing Golden Age books. They have been top notch.
This one's Silver Age, but it's 1967. But this is the number one.
So good.
Such a cool cover. I love that old sci-fi stuff.
Yeah.
That pre-moon sci-fi.
No.
A lot of people agree with me on that Neil Adams comment. I'm sorry, Neil.
Love you, Neil. You've done great.
I don't
just stop.
Yeah, I don't discredit your great work that you've done.
Yeah. Now this is a book. If you want to start getting into the Golden Age, this is it's affordable. This is Popular Comics from 1940, number 49. I like the cover. I thought I got this because of the history behind the age and the character and stuff. But this was $50.
Wow,
for $50.
for a Golden Age book, even at 3.0, that's cheap.
Put it up a little bit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Marvel Man.
I give a shout out to my bro Tony Sanders giving the $2 super chat saying 3 of the best bros in the community.
Yeah, the breast bros.
The breast bros.
Now keeping in
I'm a breast bro.
Keeping in tune for the
breast.
artist that passed away. Here's another dead artist. This is Drew Hayes, who died way too young.
Yeah.
This is Poison Elves.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to start getting some of his stuff.
That is a sick cover.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, sorry. This is before Poison Elves. It's still I Lucifer. Yeah.
Wow.
They changed the name after this issue, I believe.
That's solid, man. I like that.
Yeah. His style reminds me of Dave Sims from Service.
Yeah, definitely in that same era of indie comics.
Yes, exactly the same era. So you want to see number? Are you ready for two? Oh,
Bear Island says hashtag breast bros, hashtag boob boys. Shout out to Reggie Collects for stopping by. Shout out to Bake the Snake for stopping by. Shout out to lots of people I missed. I'm sure. I'm sorry. I saw a lot of good people in the chat. So sorry, I can't find their names now.
Everyone.
Everyone. Thanks for everyone stopping by.
This is the one from Australia.
Except I love you. I'm just kidding.
That's the Australian one that got lost for 3 months.
Oh, that's the one.
But
so
that 6. Oof.
That very easily could have been
It could have
2000.
been, yeah. This is from
frankly, it could have been well before 2000.
Yes. This is from 1964.
Look at that gator.
I love those old Dell comics, man. They are just
seeing gators all the time now where I live.
So, Are you ready for 2000?
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like this buildup has been really good, though. I really like it. We're at 39 minutes. I feel like 45 minutes in. Drop it.
We can talk about, let's talk, bring up the subject.
Bring up a subject. All right. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, if you have any questions for TJ, he is currently accepting them.
For the next 5 minutes only.
5 minutes only. TJ, the Slabdragon Watson, taking questions.
Chris Barrett, I don't have a house lizard anymore. The thing is long dead.
Specifically, Joe is asking, is that a Moscow Mule you were drinking, TJ?
Yes.
Is it, or just in a Moscow Mule cup?
Oh, it's a cup. Yes. Inside is actually a whiskey and root beer.
So not a Moscow Mule, more like a what? Whiskey and root beer.
Is that a slab special?
Well, yeah, we should come up with a name for that. Is that your normal drink?
No, root beer was on sale.
and
the whiskey
delicious. Let's be real here.
Is a one of those 13-gallon things of whiskey that's only good for mixing.
Oh yeah, the well whiskey.
Yes.
So we do have quite a few questions pouring in. Chris Barrett says, "TJ, do you still read modern books?"
Not very often, no. I
only for book club.
The book club and Comics Explained. I get the breakdowns from the new books from him.
Tony Sanders asks the tough question: what's your favorite cover?
Strange Adventures number 207. Neil Adams.
Wow,
you had that in the pocket. I thought you were going to think about that one.
No.
Backseat Driver said, "TJ, what's your next goal? Either book or plateau number."
25. 2,500.
2,500.
That's a solid goal.
Kingpin Comics. Let me see if I can do this. Is collecting books hard? I've never tried to do it, Chris Farley, before.
I won't give that to you, but
no. Let me work on it for next week.
Okay.
Whoopty Bird said, "How many Batman 92s do you have getting graded?" LOL.
None.
Gray Matter Hulk says, "Has 2001 been purchased yet?" Yeah. So I guess you missed some of the earlier show. He's up to 2012 already.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this. I like this question from NC Slapjacks.
This one, what's your lowest grade?
1.8.
What is it?
It's a the Flame number 3 from 1940, I believe.
And how many do you have? Other 1.8s?
I think that's my lowest. That's my only 1.8 so far.
Well, you need a 0.5.
Yeah, or an NG. You know?
Yeah.
No,
just to have it in the collection. Just say you have it.
You got to add. You got to finish the whole.
I'll get you an X-Force 1 net 0.5.
That's really packing material.
Yeah. John says, "TJ, how does someone remove the threatening YouTube hex you cast on them with the little devil emoji?"
You can't. JP's about to find out.
Sugar daddy.
Super Review says, "Can TJ be my sugar daddy?"
You can take my spot. Thank you.
Chris Barrett says, "TJ, are the dogs in the pool house?" I don't know what that means.
No. Go back to that last one.
Oh, sorry. Got an answer for that.
Can TJ be my sugar? Yes.
Yes.
You better believe that I have a Darth Vader shirt in my closet that says,
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? That's a real thing.
Hey, you started that sugar daddy thing. It's your fault.
Is it my fault or is it factual?
Good as Gold says, breakdown of DC versus Marvel versus Independent.
Oh. Where does your allegiance lie?
It's probably even between Marvel and DC, to be honest, as the majority.
Whoopty Bird says,
I have a lot of Spawn, but not much else.
Whoopty Bird says, the meme of X-Force 1 graded 0.5 is worth more than the comic. Yeah, the laugh of that is worth more than the money you would spend on it.
Packing paper.
There's someone I know on Facebook that actually his collection is he's changed it to where he's just collecting low grade comic books on purpose.
Yeah.
It's one of I'm on that group, the low grade collectors, because some of us, TJ, just accept whatever we can get. There's no minimum ever.
For me, it doesn't have to do as much for certain books, at least. I'm not going to buy like a 6.0 modern comic because
That's true.
But for certain books, it's more about how the book presents. Like there are certain things that I won't allow. Like I don't like faded books. Yes. I don't like rusted staples. I don't like missing pieces.
Yes.
Get it? That's my comic book.
Get it?
No.
But like
his own creation.
But my Fantastic Four 49 is a 4.5. I'm thrilled with that grade. And my first appearance of Ghost Rider that I was gifted, but either way, I was gifted it by I Got Issues. That's a 2.5, but it still looks great, and I don't need a higher grade of that because it just looks awesome.
It's like my mindset when I sent you that X-Men 94. I almost didn't send it, even though it meant a lot to me, and I thought you would appreciate it. But it was a 5.5, and I was like, "Oh, he's probably going to be disappointed if I do that."
Oh yeah,
because it has no meaning or like heartfelt sentimentality to it. So, but it's a 5.5, so I'll resell.
Yeah, get rid of that soon. That's garbage.
Anyone want to help me upgrade?
What is your favorite comic book in your collection?
Oh God, favorite comic book in my collection.
Gun to your head. You have 5 seconds.
Try says X-Men number 1. 9.6.
That's a great choice. And that's a great grade.
You have that in a 9.6?
Do you not watch my stuff?
I mean, sometimes, but I feel like I missed that. 9.6?
You probably heard it at one point, and it was so mind-blowing that you didn't think about it.
I mean, I know about your Incredible Hulk. I always thought Incredible Hulk was going to be your answer, but 9.6? Get out.
And it's on my Instagram, too.
Okay, yeah, you post a lot of amazing books on Instagram.
Yeah. You scroll through them, and
you have 2,000
now and then.
TJ.
Just scroll through
coming up to my mic to talk because I'm sure it's super loud. I'm so sorry.
Comics Explained said $4.99 for Missing Pieces Volume 1 Kickstarter. Yeah, sorry, that's money that is you're never going to see back. Sorry, buddy. But I appreciate the super chat. It's very nice of you. I think it's time. It's we're at almost at 48 minutes.
Okay, when this book popped up,
all right, I'm gonna make you big and
make you big. Let's do this.
When this book popped up, and it's been a grail of mine as a kid. It's only a 3.5 from 1946, but it's technically a first issue, even though it's number 12. It used to be All Select Comics up to number 11. Blonde Phantom.
No, that's a book. And what a lady.
Wow.
I've always wanted this. It's been a great one for a long time.
Who did the cover on that?
This is the Sid Shores cover.
Bring that. Oh, 3.5. Who did the cover?
Sid Shores. And look what she's looking at, the violence in the window.
Yeah. Guy getting choked.
So this is technically the first issue of the Blonde Phantom.
Tony Sanders says blondes have all the fun.
Yep.
Man.
That look. I'm guessing that's a big boy book.
It was only I got it down to $6.50.
$6.50?
Yeah.
That's a big boy book.
That's a big boy book.
I mean, I guess depending on who you are, for Nick Cage, that's not a big boy book. But
for you to pay $6.50 though for a 3.5 is telling for either how rare, how scarce, or how amazing this book is.
Yeah, there's only 36 of these graded, and this is not the lowest grade.
Wow.
And there's 4 of them on 3.5.
It's amazing to me how you just know this information off the top of your head about how many copies there are and how many grades there are for certain books.
Well, I did have to look it up at one time.
Well, at one time, yeah, but like, I barely remember my middle name.
What
What
is
is
it?
your middle name?
I'm not telling.
And your social security number.
Yeah.
Mom's maiden name?
My social security number is 42069
867-5309. I know.
80085.
But
That spells
when
boobs.
when I put this on the registry, what really got me though is it's kind of freaked me out is the registry number. Can you see that at all?
Hold on, let me make it big again.
Put it up a little bit.
2000.
Look at the first 4 digits.
20. Oh, 2000.
I mean, that freaked me out when I put it on the registry. You got to be kidding me.
Well, you are like a Wiccan, so you have some magic powers.
It was meant to be. This was meant to be the 2000 book.
Now, did you notice that before you or after you bought it?
I didn't notice it until I put it on the registry after I had it in my hands.
Oh, well, what do you know?
I was sat down to put it in the registry, and as typing the numbers in, and it's like, oh, you got to be kidding me. 2000.
That's awesome, TJ. That's a beautiful book, man. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. And this is only my 4th timely book.
I would say it was quite timely.
Yes, indubitably.
Oh,
I'm very happy about that.
I'd say that most people probably don't have any timely books. I'm not going to point at myself because then...
you can point at me.
Yeah, I'll point at you.
Yeah, StreamYard's backwards. There you go. You do have a nice yellow bicycle, though.
Thanks, man.
Is it a mongoose?
No, it's a... I'm not going to talk about my bicycle on this show. It's... Don't worry about
Why
my
not? We talked about Halo for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, because Halo is amazing.
It's pretty good. I ever tell you, I'm sure, well, you don't watch my channel, so I played Halo against Michael Turner once.
What?
Were you making fun of my voice?
Nah, dude. Can you please elaborate? Because this is important information. You played a video game with Michael Turner.
Hell yeah, man. And, well, you can't see it because, well, you might be able to see it, but there's a lunchbox behind me right here, signed by him, that I won by playing him in Halo.
You know, Matt has the world's worst memory.
Yeah. So let me tell you, I'll tell a story real quick. So I was at Pittsburgh Comic-Con, and he had a booth, of course, and he had 2 TVs that were linked, like before the days of internet playing. You had to, like plug in 2 systems. So he had 2 TVs that were played against each other, and he had a tournament where it had 2-person teams, and I just happened to be randomly paired up against him. I also played poker with him. He was a very nice guy.
So can we assume that you killed Michael Turner?
No, he beat me. also too soon. He beat me, so that was a consolation prize. The grand prize was you got original. You did an original sketch for someone.
I love Michael Turner.
You know, Matt, we had this conversation. He told the story to you and us before, and then about the time you played poker.
I have a terrible memory. I did shrooms a lot when I was younger.
Whoopty Bird says strip poker. I wish. I don't know what that means.
I murdered Michael Turner at Halo. My memory is so bad that playing through Halo 1, I forgot about the flood. I thought the flood didn't show up till Halo.
Spoilers.
And it ruined me. I freaking hate fighting the flood. I just want you to know, those little face hugger looking.
So did New Orleans.
Oh my god!
Hey, Chris Barrett made an Owen Hart in the Rafters joke earlier. I figured I could get away with that.
Oh my god!
Welcome to my channel, everybody.
Oh man, I missed this. I love you, White Whale.
I love you too, buddy.
And I love you too, Slabdragon.
I love you too, Matt and Alec.
Love you too.
Man, that's a lot of I loves you. I'm definitely a little deep in this whiskey right now.
Yeah, that's how we get you. Get you drunk and rope you in with bad jokes.
Come back. I'll make a comeback. I'll make sure I make a manicure tutorial for all of you. Don't you worry.
Mrs. Slade said, "I flooded New Orleans with lots of love." Yeah, listen, that I know that was super offensive. I'm sorry for all of you who lived in New Orleans. It looks like a beautiful city. I would love to visit it one day, and it was a tragedy. And
That was so funny.
horrible. It's a horrible, horrible thing that happened.
I'm a big Anne Rice fan, so going to the French Quarter is on my bucket list.
Yeah, I was a big fan of a Sierra game called Gabriel Knight that took place in New Orleans. So.
Spoiler alert: the French Quarter smells like balls.
I bet because a lot of
and I would have a problem with that. Why?
Like not good balls, TJ. Like the worst kind of balls. Post gym, 3 days post shower kind of balls. It's not good.
Well, I just breathe through my nose because I was born without the sense of smell. So.
Oh.
Well, there you go. That solves that problem.
What movie is that where the guy has no sense of smell? It's a Will Ferrell movie.
Of course it is. Chris Barrett says the Comic Corps makes Benoit jokes like once a week. That is fair.
But yeah, there's so many places that I want to do. I want to go
to. That's it. Sorry.
I want to go to the French Quarter. I want to see Colorado. I want to see Disney World with Alec and the Star Wars thing. I want to go to the Harry Potter thing with Matt eventually. You know, there's so many things I want to do in so little time.
I know, man. Like money and time, right? Jeez.
Well, especially now that like you can't really travel very easily. I mean, you can. No, it's actually really cheap to travel right now, but.
I'm planning my first trip. I'm not sure where it's going to be, but it's going to happen next summer. Not this summer, next summer or spring.
Yeah, 2011.
Yeah.
Hopefully there won't be Corona 2, the Corona year, or COVID 20.
Oh God, that'd be awful.
Yeah, it'd be real bad.
2020 is the devil.
Yeah, it's not the best so far. There's a place called Cripple Creek. That's not a great name, Joe 4771.
It is, man. Cripple Creek is super nice.
I'm sure it's super nice, but shouldn't it be called like differently abled creek?
Not so crippled creek.
I think they made a song out of that, actually.
Well, they also have there's a butt joke.
Butt Montana?
No. Oh, I gotta look for it. You talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what the most important thing of comedy is? It's timing.
Yeah, I don't have it. Crested Butte, but it's crested butt. You know, crested butt.
There's 2 places in Colorado I really want to see the most. It's been on my bucket list even before I met Matt. It was Red Rocks. I want to see a concert at Red Rocks. I want to see. Pardon?
No. Backseat driver said he's from Colorado. Crusty butt.
Crusty butt.
And Emerald Lake.
Where's that?
It's right outside of Denver and off the that bike trail you go on.
Oh yeah, I'll go visit there tomorrow and let you know how it is.
There's quite a few of the national parks out that way, Utah area that I'd like to go to.
Dude, Red Rocks though is so nice. You should definitely come to Red Rocks for a show, TJ. Preferably before you die.
Well, TJ has that astral planar nonsense going on, so he'll.
Yeah, TJ will just astral project himself.
If it doesn't happen, I'll have Justin give you my ashes and you can dump me there. How's that?
What?
What?
There's a lot of things I'll do, but I don't know if going to a Red Rock show, jamming out with your ashes would be on my list of things I want to do. I'll do it, but preferably don't die. Like, let's just let's just not do that.
Well, that would be
Here's
ideal.
Aren't you? You're like a Wiccan prophecy magic guy. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
I'm sure you know the exact day of your death.
maybe I do.
Yeah. Just come to Colorado before then.
Maybe I already got a big hint recently, but
What? Oh man, my memory. I don't know.
You have any other books you'd like to show off, or do you want to just keep shooting the shit for a few minutes?
let's shoot the shit for a few minutes because I really miss it and I enjoy it. What time I have left. Yes.
Yeah, take advantage because you'll never see me again on YouTube. Everybody.
Probably true.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, but did you see my new intro? It was pretty bomb.
Yeah, I mean, you have to use it for at least one video. I mean, for crap's sake.
And then 2 months later, you can use it again.
No, I'll make. I really like this layout a lot more, so I'll definitely make more videos.
It looks a lot better than your last place.
And the first time, the one time Matt has actually talked to me for more than 2 texts in the last 6 months was the other day, and he, we were talking about kind of the future of our channels, and I think you're going to be motivated based on our discussion.
Bored of YouTube?
I want to see more of the old Matt and Alex shows where you just talk about crap for 2 hours.
Yeah, well, I mean, that every show I talk about is with me talking about crap.
Yeah. So, spoiler alert: John's Comics. A bunch of it's John, White Whale, Matt, the boy who had 7, and myself are going to be going live on the 23rd. I don't know whose channel because we haven't really talked about it yet. We really should because it's coming up in like a few days for the Nerd Alert. It's a Nerd Alert show, right? Oh, sure. So it's got to be on John's channel.
It's on John's channel, yeah.
Yeah. So Nerd Alert, John's channel. I'll be there. White will be there. TJ won't be there, but he'll be. He might be watching. He'll be watching.
I'll be watching.
We'll be talking about Harry Potter. Lots of Harry Potter.
HP. I got my first wand.
And we'll be talking so much trash about J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, she stubbed her foot in it again, didn't she?
She's such an idiot, man. Oh God, it's so disappointing.
Yep. It's like,
well,
what are you thinking?
But yeah, man, I'll be around. Look. I have this nice mic. I have the camera. Like this feels good. I feel like I'm in the right place at the right time. And Comics Misexplained just said he's never read Harry Potter. I think we should ban him from YouTube.
Hey, I had not read Harry Potter until a few months ago.
And you did because you were going to get banned from YouTube.
Oh, is that what happens?
Also, ladies and gentlemen, there are 28 people watching, and I'm sure there's been more than that. There are only 25 likes on this video. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up if you haven't yet.
That's about 20 more likes than I usually get on a video.
Yeah. TJ and me.
That's a recipe for hold on.
Yeah.
Let me just do this.
I at least deserve a few likes for this video. I'm not even in the title because it was a surprise, you know? You've only seen the first 2. Okay, we're not talking about Harry Potter. Save that for the 23rd when we talk about Harry Potter Comics Misexplained. I love you.
Yeah, he's a great dude. Also on our Wednesday show.
Yep, JP is going to be doing an unboxing later this week.
From you?
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, man.
Chris Barrett says, and it's 20 more viewers than I usually get. Yeah, that's fair.
Yes, I've adopted him. He's my latest adoption.
He's a good egg.
He's a good guy, man.
You know, I have my Trinity. I have Alec, Matt, and John, and then I'm building up a family.
Well, I don't like being a Trinity because technically, like, if you talk about Trinities, you think Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. And Green Lantern's not in there, so I'd like to be.
Yeah, and not even Hawkman, the greatest strategist of all time.
Why would you bring that up?
Why wouldn't I bring that up?
That's so hurtful. I was on the spot. I didn't know what to do. And he's old, man. He's lived a long time.
So let me get this straight because I'm confused. You don't like Hawkman, or you do like Hawkman?
Who are we talking about?
Matt.
Oh, I love Hawkman.
Okay.
But everybody hated on me so hard for putting him as my strategy guy on my.
Oh, that team show. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm Wonder Woman, clearly, because it's WW.
Yeah, White Whale. That 100%.
Yeah.
Who am I out of the Trinity then? I don't think I'm a Batman. I don't have a good memory.
No.
So I'm Asian Superman. I like that. I'll take that. Chris Barrett is here to just hurt my feelings.
Yeah, he's a grade A troll.
He wanted Comic Smurf over me for the panel. He thinks Hawkman is better than Green Lantern. He hates me.
Well, Comic Smurf is
He's
fully
a great guy. He's great.
A great guy, and he's fully MIA. Like he went and lived on a farm, and he doesn't even have Wi-Fi anymore. So.
Oh,
yeah,
so
he's out in the middle of nowhere, plowing fields.
Yeah. I've heard from him a couple times, but not in a minute.
Rude.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
That it hurts. My feelings are hurt.
Well, you have to know that he's just kidding, and just to get a rise out of you.
What did he say?
He said Hawkman is better than Green Lantern.
Oh, come on. That's not true. Ever.
Thanks, TJ. This is why I love you.
Wait a second. Which Green Lantern?
All of them.
All of them are better than Hawkman. Even the new gold one.
All right, maybe not. Maybe not.
Legion of Superheroes 6 spec.
These new Green Lanterns are hot garbage, but I'll take that. Okay.
Yes, but when Donny Cates gets a hold of them, they're all dead anyhow. So.
Oh man, I talked about how when I met Donny Cates and I asked him about that, I was like, Jesus, please, dear sweet baby Jesus, come to DC and write some Green Lantern.
Hawkman did give us Zatanna.
This is true. That wasn't an apology, Chris Barrett.
No, it's not an apology. He's trying to make his point. That's the opposite of an apology. He's doubling down.
I feel like he said that with ill meaning as well. He doesn't like them legs. That hurts my soul.
Yep. When I watched Justice League Apocalypse, the new animated movie, I think I figured out why, Matt, you don't like that movie.
It was awful.
Because Zatanna got killed.
Yeah, she's not in it at all. Why is it a Justice League Dark movie? Spoiler alert, if Zatanna's not in it the whole time.
She didn't talk fast enough. Yeah. Unlike most women. I'm kidding. I love women.
Sure you do.
I do.
He does.
TJ.
Baron says, Donny Cates says he wants to write Batman. Sorry.
Whoopty Bird, I will drive to your house and burn it down.
What did he say?
Who, Satana? Santana?
I'm a boob guy, but without Hawkman, you wouldn't have them legs.
When was the last time you and Whoopty Bird got together?
It's been a while, man. Since I left Colorado Springs, I haven't gotten to hang out with him.
Well, maybe you should arrange a play date.
I will.
Play date. Joe asks, what is the raunchiest book you have slabbed?
What is the raunchiest book I have slabbed? Probably some Vampirella cover.
Yeah. A few of those have some full ass on them. Some full ass.
God, I love me some Vampirella, man.
Remember when you tried to make that video about the Zatanna statue and you turned it around and it just had a full ass?
Dude, that was the most uncomfortable video I've ever. I still have, I think, some of it because I unboxed it.
Jug 69.
And it was a surprise unboxing where I made a video and Melody was with me. And Melody was like
The look she gave you was.
Holy crap! I should post it just for like the look she gave me because
Or at least take a screenshot.
like
That never aired, did it? Did that air?
No. I was never gonna put that online. No, she was so like you're like it. My collecting habits are mostly normal, and that was like over the line.
You just bought a sex doll.
Yeah,
what she looked at you like.
You bought a Sideshow collectible with fishnets. It was it was so awkward. It was such an awkward video.
The only problem I had with that statue was the face.
Her face was not that great. Yeah, they should have no.
There's a newer statue out that is much better.
And John, Green Lantern's butt is amazing. And yes, I compared it to Reggie's butt. And
there was
zero backsies.
There's a Nightwing statue whose butt is just like pa-pow, pa-pow. Been doing them lunges.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of anime lately, so I've been buying like creepy anime statues. If I'm going to be completely honest, I've gone full weeb.
W33B.
Yeah, whatever, man. Senju Gahara is waifu right there. If you haven't watched the Monogatari series, oh my god, it's so artistic.
Yeah, artistic.
No,
If any of you is not watching Stargirl, you should be.
I don't watch anything.
Is that only on what channel?
It's on the DC Universe first, and then it's on CW the next day.
Let's be real. Like, why does the DC Universe even exist anymore?
I mean, it's not going to soon. That company's going to go out of business.
It's going to go and be enveloped into HBO now. For all the shows.
DC Comics is going to go bankrupt. Mark my words. You heard it here first.
No, dude, they're owned by AT&T. Why would they?
Disney will buy them.
Disney will probably buy them because they're still like sure AT&T could fund them, but will they want to?
Yeah. If someone says like let's let Superman go bankrupt, that would be ridiculous.
Oh, Disney will jump on it. Can you imagine how amazing that would be if they own DC?
I'm not mad about. I wouldn't be mad about that at all. Could you
that
imagine
would be amazing.
Disney World and like going to DC Land and Marvel?
Yeah.
Well,
Star Wars.
I don't know what this is because Universal still owns the rights, the theme park rights to Marvel, and I think Six Flags. I don't know what their contractual situation with DC is.
I'm more interested in a Justice League of America versus the Avengers movie.
Oh my god,
that'd be big.
That would if they did a crossover like movie, that would be mind blowing.
Yeah. I still wouldn't watch it.
You're dead to me.
I don't care.
Why wouldn't you watch it?
Because I still haven't watched either Endgame or whatever that other one's called.
Wow.
And
I thought it was behind. I just saw Endgame for the first time last month.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, we should focus more on. Let's ask. Okay, there are new people in the chat, probably. I would imagine. Oh, also, I got your likes up from 25 to 31. You're welcome.
Oh, thanks.
What does likes do?
It helps to promote the video in suggested things for people.
It's going to go viral now.
No, it won't.
Probably not.
It's too long, and I mean, unless people unless some social justice warrior takes my comments out of context and says, "Oh, he made a joke about New Orleans and women. Look at this guy. This is what comics are about."
This video is probably going to get deleted.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna get demonetized.
That can happen on Twitter a lot. Oh, now, did you know there's commercials on your videos before they play?
Yeah, I said it that way so I can make that money.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. You did monetize. Okay.
Oh yeah, I monetized a while ago.
I'm not going to hit 1,000 views because I don't want to monetize.
I don't make that much money though.
I just remember we had a conversation where you said you didn't want to monetize.
Me? No, it was John.
And then he sold out.
No, John doesn't want to. John doesn't want to monetize.
I thought you said it too.
Wait, is John over 1,000 too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As soon as I hit 1,000, I monetized.
You'll get there, man.
The babies are all grown up, and I'm here like I don't care. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Come out and play.
Comics Explained said Alex said he would crucify Jesus again, and Chris Barrett said misexplained. That's Alex sick, not 6'9". Nice. Nothing like a good 69 joke.
Nothing like a good 69.
Yeah.
I don't know about viral. My highest viewed video is the Mike Mignola artist thing, which has about 11,000 views now.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, just all right.
I'm whatever. I still don't make any money off it.
Well, Matt has a couple of his shows at 1,000+ views.
Don't try to talk me up, TJ.
1,000. That's cute.
My shit's weak, bro. My shit's
Alec has one, and I think it's over 10,000 now.
Yeah, almost 11, I think.
My videos aren't good.
Neither are mine. I just have that one.
But like your videos are informational. I honestly think that people don't watch my videos for comics or anything. They just like watch me get drunk and say stupid shit.
Yeah, which is what this is.
Some of Matt's best viewed shows, I'm involved somehow.
Yeah, usually.
Coincidence?
Yeah, because like people just randomly AOK in X-Men 12, most of the time, or a Hawkman 4, Invincible 1. Yeah, it's just totally normal, TJ.
Actually, the last AOK I gave you, not the birthday one, the one before that, is your most viewed show that I've been involved with.
It just goes to show, TJ, I'll never grow unless you stop that.
Perry Comics says, just watch movies and you're rolling the dough. Yeah, take it from him. Or watch Perry watching movies like we did on that Wednesday show.
Well, Matt, you could be wrong. You could grow more because of that.
Yeah, but you're not giving me the opportunity to like show who I am.
Lowe says Matt's 3-hour cry fest are the best.
Those are not good. Those are not
that I really enjoy being on that 3.5-hour one.
Oh, those are awful.
That's why I never talk about my personal life on YouTube, except for lizards in my place.
You have lizards?
I had a lizard once that I saw, and I never saw him again. But now everyone says, "Oh, I got a house lizard."
That's adorable.
It would be.
At least I have a video of someone like peeling hair off your back.
I didn't tell you to do that.
Yeah, mistakes are made. Just keep your pants on. Thanks, Chris. Is that why you don't like me?
No.
He doesn't like the American flag shorts. That's what it is.
Chris Gold says that was the most real thing I've ever seen on the screen.
We need another back shaving video.
That got a lot of views. That's almost 500 views on that.
The back shaving video?
Yeah.
I hate you all. Maybe I was meaner to all of you.
People love stunts. You notice, like, all you need to do is like eat a bunch of rotten eggs, and people will give you 1 million views.
I'll chop my dick off for 5,000 views.
That's not enough, bro. That is not enough.
No.
Oh,
there's a major money involved with that.
Make a slab shaving video. What does that even mean?
Does that mean you shave your slabs or you shave with slabs?
Also, Dem Legs needs to go back to CGC. I accidentally knocked it off.
You knocked it off?
I knocked it off there, and it's exploded.
So you were looking at Dem Legs, you knocked it off, and then it exploded.
It exploded, yes.
Whoops.
So it definitely has to go back to CGC. Anyway.
You should all do some more submissions to CGC soon.
Can I tell you a confession?
Sure.
Either you have or you don't have any comics left.
I don't have a membership anymore.
Oh.
I love comics and I love my collection, but there's nothing after National Comics 26. I have nothing that I want to submit.
Really? I think all kinds.
Okay, well, yeah, you have a problem, TJ. I'm trying to I'm trying to keep it, like
Keep it tight
tight
like a tiger.
like a tiger. And that's not going to happen if I have a membership, because the membership is addicting, and I almost bought another membership strictly because they had their 50% off membership lately, but I didn't do it. I'm so sorry. Yeah,
I need to do at least one more submission before my thing comes back up in October, but
I'll just make you give me your information, TJ, and you can submit my comics.
Okay.
Deal.
But yeah, I'm not going to do too many more submissions. I don't think I'm not like quite at your point, Matt, where I'm like I don't have anywhere left to go. But there are very few comics that I need still in my collection.
Yeah, I mean it's hard once you get to that point where you're like, ooh, and it sucks because I feel like I went too hard, too fast.
That's what she said.
And I came so soon. What else do I need? I mean, do I need an All-American 16? Probably not. One, because they're stupid expensive. And Alan Scott is honestly not that good of a character.
It's the Solomon Grundy issue.
Okay, I do have that, and that probably should get slabbed. You're right. But you gave me an amazing copy of it. Why would I need that?
The first appearance of Star Sapphire.
Okay, also that, TJ. You know what? I mean, eventually I will probably have all of my Green Lanterns slabbed. Yes. But, I mean, shouldn't the objective be to collect all the Green Lanterns first?
Not if you're TJ.
Okay, yeah, but TJ doesn't like buy Rock comics and have them slabbed. I don't even know why you have a membership, because you buy all your comics slabbed.
He has a membership to enter his comics in the registry.
Oh, Tomari. Yeah, okay. There's some Alex. Okay, Alan Scott is awesome. Yes. But do I need to spend $10,000 to get a comic of his first appearance?
I need to get this slabbed. This is a Bernie Wrightson comic I've never even seen for sale on eBay ever. I need to get the first appearance of Ronan slab. The first appearance of Giant Man. I need this slab.
I love that cover.
So good. It's such a good cover.
My birthday book from 1963. I need that slab. The first Boris Karloff book. I need it slabbed. This is a cool cover. It needs to be slabbed. Really high grade. Needs to be slabbed. Origin of Moondragon needs to be slabbed. Michael Turner, first Old Man Logan, needs to be slabbed. Any early X-Men needs to be slabbed. Early Thor in high grade needs to be slabbed.
Gibbon Gang.
Yes, needs to be slabbed. First modern Black Widow needs to be slabbed. Cat number 1, 9.6, needs to be slabbed.
Did you just say that that's a 9.6?
That's what they. I expect that to be grade 9.6. Yes.
That's bad. That was a black cover.
Needs to be slabbed.
Oh my god.
Just casually.
That was the first video I ever watched of yours, and it blew my freaking mind.
Yep. It bought at a cover price.
Oh yeah, no big deal.
9.8 candidate. First appearance of Man Wolf needs to be slabbed. 9.6. Early Magneto and Thor. The first new Green Goblin. just because it's really high grade. First Starhawk. Classic.
Yep.
First Nomad. 1950s The Lone Ranger Panini cover.
I love that cover. That's beautiful.
And this is high grade too.
Of course it is.
Yeah, no kidding. Of course it is.
I have probably. I mean, most of the books I want to get slabbed are. I'm probably gonna sell at this point.
High grade Neil Adams.
I probably have about 5 books I still want to slab for my own collection.
The Masked Doctor Strange and the Black Knight. And another Panini cover. But this is a small sample of the ones I want to submit first. There's all kinds of stuff I need to submit. And press.
Yeah, I should have slabbed that Miles Morales when I thought I should have, so that I could be selling it right now. Stupid money.
You still have it?
Yeah, I still have it.
Well,
I just haven't. Huh?
It's going to be hot for a while. You have time.
I guess, but then I actually have to like make a submission and get it pressed, and what a pain.
Well, it's not like you have other books.
And time. Time is a big issue.
Time and energy and money and.
Do you know it hurts so much to like not have a comic in your collection for like 6 months?
Well, only if you care about it.
I mean, if you care about it, you're probably going to pay the extra to get it back in like 10 days.
I always submit standard. It's more expensive, but it's fast.
Dude, does anyone have one of your comics graded, Alec?
This is why I love Comics Just Explained. He said, I'm probably going to start collecting Marvel and DC for the most part and get stuff like Love and Rockets. Even if he's joking, I love that.
Stop joking this up.
No one has, but TJ said he's going to.
Oh, it's going to happen.
That would be so... oh my God, that'd be so cool. You know what I don't have in my collection, Alec?
What?
Any of your comics. Because you don't want me.
You sure I didn't send them to you at one point? You still remember?
Not one.
I don't
Do you have a
believe you.
shirt yet?
You sent me the Nam comics.
Did you send him a shirt?
What shirt?
I have White Whale comic shirts.
You haven't even sent me a White Whale comic shirt. You're a bad friend. This is why I'm never on your show.
Oh, yeah, this is why? Because
Okay.
you're on everybody else's show.
Just kidding. And I feel really bad. Chris Barrett said he doesn't like me because I abandoned him. And that makes me sad.
You're still debating selling your missing pieces? Go for it. I know you're talking about Ultimate.
Sell me
Yep. Chris, I feel your pain.
pieces, please.
Send me your address. I'll send them to you.
Yes. I'll PayPal you.
Don't you dare.
How many of those do you have just like laying around?
A few.
Less than 100?
Me?
Yeah.
Of issue 1?
Yes.
No.
More than 100?
Yes.
And you haven't sent me one?
I thought I had. I guess my memory's as bad as yours.
How long have we been friends?
I mean, subtract the time where we haven't talked.
Oh, yes. Touche.
I better get a really nice like signature, maybe some drawings. I want it CGC certified, you know?
Okay. Like get a
witness.
Witness, yeah.
And I want it yellow labeled.
Okay. They're gonna say, "Who is this guy?" I need to see his ID to make sure he's the correct artist.
Now, I have to admit, because I have a good memory and I keep track of these stupid sentimental things. Man and I's friendship anniversary is in 10 days.
You put a date on our friendship?
Friendiversary.
Yes.
The first day.
And Alec and I's anniversary will happen in October.
Oh man, I'm a bad friend.
Hey man, I would have guessed it was sometime later in the year based on when I started YouTube, but I couldn't have told you exactly when it was.
And yes, 2 years, Matt.
Chris Barrett says Alec has way too many missing pieces left. Yeah, I've got too many missing marbles too. Well, it is 11 o'clock here on the East Coast. We've been going for about 90 minutes, and I've got a car. Yeah, I've got a car appointment in the morning, so I hate to cut this short, but
You have a what appointment?
A car appointment. I have to drop my car off.
Make sure in your description you put when TJ reveals numero 2000. So that way people don't watch the other 45 minutes.
Like a time code?
I hope none of you were disappointed.
Dude, it's
it's an amazing book. Great.
Nice.
And it's so much better that it means something to you and that it has the number 2000.
That's such a freaking huge milestone. That's
cool. Something about Star Wars #1 coming, though. It's still not in the mail yet.
35 cents?
Yeah, right.
I mean, it costs enough that 9.8 white pages. It was $910.
What?
You expect
that's actually a pretty good deal, though, because those Star Wars #1s have been going kind of down a little bit. So paying under $1,000 for it, I'm not mad about that.
Yeah, but everyone else is selling it for 14. So
good deal.
Yep.
Well, thank you for everyone for hanging out with us this evening for this milestone, for this celebration, and thank you for Matt. Why do I keep saying for? Thank you to Matt. And of course, TJ, for allowing me the great honor of hosting this for him and for all of you.
Well, I just want to thank you, Alec and Matt, for making this happen.
Oh, well, you made it happen. I just sat here.
Were you surprised?
Yeah, you made it happen. You both made it happen.
Were you surprised when Matt came on screen?
Yes, I was.
Yay! Well, then that's all that matters, man.
As actually what it was, I thought it was just going to be just you and me. A little tear came to my eye because I was kind of hoping to be a little more of a party, but
no. Well, and how boring would it have been with just me yammering away?
Yeah.
No, I would have been just
John
fine.
on here. Get out.
I would have been just fine.
Well, for those of you who came in late, you should definitely go back and watch to see some amazing books from TJ and some very off-color jokes by me.
48-minute mark. Probably about a good time to watch the number 2000.
48 minutes. All right. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to TJ again. And thanks to Matt. Thanks to everyone in the chat. Thanks to CGC for inspiring TJ to do such an accomplishment as well. And thank you to New Orleans. Never turn your back on the levees. Yikes.
Bye.